Greetings! Today's video is gonna be a bit special. Recently, I was talking with Angold, a fellow painter here on YouTube. We ended up getting the same set from Schmincke, as it went on a substantial sale and was sold by a local chain of art supplies shops. Since Lee's approach is very different to mine, we thought it would be a fun collab to each present our perspective on this set. The set itself is pretty interesting. It features a tin large enough for a 24 full pans or 48 half pans tray, but the tray has an area for tubes and a space for corresponding pans. The base part of the tin has very sharp edges, so gotta be careful when handling the set. I still have no idea why these aren't all rounded out. The special tray for tubes and the one for the pans are soldered to the removable insert. The set comes with 12 colors in tubes and 12 empty pans. The tubes are the 5 ml size and the pans are half pans, made by Schmincke with their branding at the bottom. The color selection is really interesting, as it features all vibrant colors that can be found around the color wheel. With the way this palette is laid out, I want to try using it in a different way than my other sets. I want to try and keep using fresh paint with this set. I can pour fresh paint before a painting session, and if I don't use it all, I can let it dry in the pans. No waste. The paints should dry quite well too, as it's the same formula Schmincke sells in the tubes as in their pans. So to start, I'll put a bit from each tube in the corresponding pan. I'm really not used to painting from fresh paint, so that will be interesting. The next step for me was to swatch out the colors. This set contains the following colors: Pure Yellow, Chrome Yellow Hue Deep, Saturn Red, Perylene Dark Red, Ruby Red, Purple Magenta, Ultramarine Finest, Phthalo Sapphire Blue, Heliocerulean, Phthalo Green, Helio Green, and May Green. All of them except for May Green are single pigment colors. This set has no neutral colors, no earth colors, no muted colors. It's really focused on bright, vibrant colors. To help myself better understand this set, I printed out my favorite color wheel and tried to place the colors where I think they would be. This is just my personal attempt at this. It's perfectly fine if you don't agree with it. Nevertheless, it really helped me understand which colors have a better chance at neutralizing each other. This set possibly misses a purple, like dioxazine purple, and a mid-green yellow. These colors are easy to mix from the colors in this set though, so it doesn't bother me as much as it could. I took a spare sheet of paper and tried some of the mixes, based on where I placed the colors around the color wheel. None of these pairings are familiar to me, so it was fun to mix these and see what kind of grays or darker colors I can get. Also, I thought it was interesting that after swatching the color chart, my rinsing water was almost a neutral gray color. Lee and I gave ourselves a common theme to play with these paints. That theme was Catnip. I was inspired by how silly my cats get on Catnip, and I drew a series of cats with silly faces and catnip. It's really not that easy to capture the way cats get affected by the plant, and they don't all get affected the same way. Some cats ignore it, others will roll in it or eat it. My cats like to eat it and then they start fighting. It was really interesting to paint with fresh paints. Oddly enough, I find it harder to get the strength I want in swatches and flat colors. I have no idea how much paint to pick up. It was really fun though, and probably a lot gentler on brushes. This palette is pretty interesting to me in the sense that most portable tube sets I've seen don't really have a space to put down the paint. There's usually a tray for the tubes and mixing areas, but no dedicated spot to put down the blobs of paint. With this set, the half pans are perfect to put down color and for storing it once the painting session is done. I really enjoyed using this set, and I'm definitely curious to see how Lee approached and used this set. If you're also curious, I'll have the link to Lee's video in the description below. Please go check it out. Lee has a really nice channel and is one of us pigment nerds, with a focus on botanical and scientific illustrations. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.